guys, it's Catherine, and today's Fangirl Freakouts video is all about something that occurred in the Lucifer finale this week. First off, before we get to the freaking out, well, before the official freaking out, a while back I won a Lucifer contest and got this super cool poster, and I've been meaning to put it in a video and I haven't. So here's this really cool poster I got from Lucifer on Fox. It's really shiny. The lights are gonna make it really hard to see, but there you go. I really wanted to show it off. It's really cool. Anyway, the minor freaking out. It was going to happen before the official freaking out. So, cool poster, done. So, this is a very spoilery fangirl freakout video. So before I get to anything, if you haven't seen the Lucifer finale yet, you shouldn't watch this video. I'm sorry, I know. But if you're planning on watching it, you shouldn't, because I'm going off of this huge reveal that happened right at the very end. And so if you watch this video, you'll know about the very end of the episode, and I don't want to ruin that for you because it's a really cool reveal. So don't watch this if you don't want to get spoiled. There you go. Now to the rest of the video. So at the very end of the Lucifer finale, Lucifer tells Amenadiel that I'm gonna say his name wrong. I don't know why. I always screw it up when I try and say it out loud. That someone has escaped from hell, and his brother is like, we'll get them, we'll put them back in hell, what's the big deal, whatever. Except it's someone kind of important. Lucifer says that Mom escaped from hell. Yeah, Mom. 'Cause you know, Dad is God, so there had to be a mom. Like, somehow I was just imagining that, like, God begat all the angel babies a la, was it Zeus? Is Zeus the one? No. One of the Greek/Roman gods has kids that just, like, bud off of his head. And for some reason I can't remember who that is. I never actually took a mythology class, so I, like, know vague things about mythology, but my knowledge is not great. I feel like it's Zeus's dad. Like Zeus's dad, who has a name, but has different names, and I always confuse them. But anyway, for some reason I just thought the god, like, budded or, like, magically created all the angel babies by himself. I don't know why, I just assumed. I suppose the Bible is set up to make me think that, maybe? I don't know. So he reveals that it's their mom, and everyone was like, what do you mean you have a mom? What? Your mom was in hell doing what was happening? Like, the whole fandom freaked out a little bit. So today, I did some research. Yes, I got my research cap on. I don't have a real research cap. And started delving into internet things to see if I could figure out who could possibly be the mom in this situation. So this was like How I Met Your Mother, the Lucifer quest. So I did some searching. I typed some random things into Google, tried to see what I could come up with. I tried to avoid finding, like, weird sites, because, you know, like, Wikipedia is a good source base, but because it can be edited by whoever is a member of Wikipedia, or really just anybody ever, it's not super reliable. So I found an article with backup proof on a couple other sites from Discovery from 2012 that talks about a historian who found, like, there had been this theory that there was a female counterpart to God in certain areas. Like, there were temples set up to this, like, female counterpart, and I had never heard this. I had no idea. But apparently there was at some point a female, like, goddess figure named, I'm looking at it because I'm gonna screw it up. I'm gonna say it's pronounced Ashera. Ashera? We're going with Ashera for this video. If that's wrong, I'm sorry. She was a powerful fertility goddess. And while she's not really mentioned in the Bible, in 2012 there were a bunch of, like, tablets, amulets, like, writings, fancy writings, not like pieces of paper, that said, like, prayers to Yahweh and Ashera. Yahweh is another term for God. You're wondering why I'm getting all, like, lecture-y sounding. I actually have an MA in history, so I am authorized and fully capable of teaching a classroom full of people, as long as they're going to college. Yes, I have that ability. So right now, you're getting a real life lecture. You could count this for college credit. Maybe, sorta, or not, you know, whatever. But I mean, I'm sort of legit. You can believe me. I found these things on the internet. I verified them as like legit proof. So this Asherah figure existed. The only book of the Bible that she's mentioned in is the Book of Kings, and it's just a really vague reference to Asherah, an Asherah pillar. So she's not really in the Bible. She has that one mention, and then she was on these like tablets and things and was connected to Yahweh. So she was like Yahweh's counterpart, Yahweh's person. So my assumption is, my hypothesis, my theory here, is that it would make sense for this Asherah figure to be Lucifer and Amenadiel's mom, because at some point in the Bible, Yahweh/God had a wife, sort of, who was Asherah. So it would make sense that this is the character that they're talking about, and then the whole like edited out of the Bible could be the fact that they were hiding the fact that she existed, because maybe there's no, like, I don't have a ton of details about her, so they could write that she did like some sketchy stuff, or maybe she like prompted Lucifer to fall, because I mean Lucifer rebels before he goes down to hell. It's not discussed in the TV show, but he would have had to rebel pre-hell. So there's like 2 Lucifer rebellions. One we see where he leaves hell and goes to LA, but there would have been that pre-rebellion where he got kicked into hell. So what, I mean, they could have that Asherah is the reason that Lucifer's in hell to begin with. Maybe she prompted the rebellion, maybe she led the rebellion, maybe it wasn't Lucifer all along, maybe she just like guided him to do the thing because she was mad at God. I don't know. So I did find this Asherah thing. I'm thinking it has to be her, like it would make the most sense. She said, like, she's vaguely mentioned in the Bible, and if you're like, Catherine, why the heck are you telling me that things are edited out of the Bible? That happened. The Bible was a much larger book, and then it was broken down into what we know today. So the Bible did have more books. It was much more diverse. It had additional figures represented in more detail. Mary Magdalene had her own book. It is not included in this actual Bible. There were some more additional things. So yeah, I did not teach religious anything when I was lecturing. Yes, I used to lecture on occasion. My historical background is actually in Victorian England, so when Houdini and Doyle starts on Fox next week, it's gonna be fun. Catherine's gonna talk about all the history all the time, sort of. I'm gonna get really excited. Just talk about history a lot. It's gonna be great. I'm really excited. I don't know if you are. You're probably like, Catherine, please shut up. We thought this was going to be an exciting video where you'd be like, oh my god, I know who Lucifer's mama is. It'd be like Maury, where I'd be like, you are the mama! I know it's normally the father, but I normally know who the mom is, I'm pretty sure. I used to watch Maury sometimes. Anyway, it's a little rambling, but I'm pretty sure that the figure they will use, I don't work for Fox, so they could like make up a character, I don't know. But it would make sense if it is Asherah. They have used actual biblical names and like actual figures. I have not read all the comics. I've read the first volume of the graphic novels, and they are currently working on a new comic series, so I don't know if Lucifer's mom has been shown in the aspects that I haven't read. So it's possible there already is a mom that I don't know about, and I'm just saying it's Asherah, and everyone's gonna be like, Catherine, you're an idiot. It's happened. I've been called an idiot before. It's totally fine. I can roll with it. But my technical theory right now is that the mom is Asherah, and she got knocked into hell for something, and now she's out. So there you go. I'm actually gonna link that article that I found below. It was pretty interesting. The historian's name was pretty long, and honestly I forgot to write it down, so I can't tell you what her name was, but it exists, and there is an article. It'll totally be down below. It's from Discovery. It is from 2012, so it's not super recent, but they had mentioned in it that Asherah was referenced in like historical research, and she'd been discussed way back in like 1930s. So she's been discussed historically before. I know this one isn't as exciting as a freak out because I'm mostly just like telling you things. Like I know this one thing, this one really cool thing I found on the internet. So there we go. Asherah, Lucifer's mom. Yes. I mean, if Fox wants to like let me know if I'm right, that'd be great. Just the validation would be awesome. But that probably won't happen. It'd be cool though. Alright, so I know this video was kind of more low-key than normal. I'm normally more like, "Wah!" But I really just wanted to share this like cool thing I found on the internet about Ashira because I really hope that Ashira is gonna be the mom. So hopefully, I'm really hoping I'm right. That'd be really cool. Houdini and Doyle is taking Lucifer's spot for this summer. It looks really cool. There's some awesome like not behind the scenes, but like history of magic sort of videos that you can find. They have a playlist on Kinda TV, which is awesome because I talk about Kinda TV in another set of videos, so this is like a perfect melding point for me. Houdini and Doyle actually actually has an actress from a show on Kinda TV in it, and it should be really cool. I'm super excited. I love Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, and I love magic, and I'm really, really excited. I love Lucifer a lot, so this seems like a really cool show to take its place for the summer. I'm super excited for Lucifer season 2, and I can't wait to see what happens with the mama drama that's gonna happen. Alright, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of me, my videos are normally a little bit more exciting. You can subscribe to my channel. You can also find me on Twitter at ClefNotes, on my blog, clefnotes.wordpress.com. I write for the Nerdy Girl Express, thenerdygirlexpress.com. I run their Snapchat, the Nerdy Girl EXP, and I post recipes on the iZombie support group site, iZombieSupportGroup.com. Bye guys!